But one of the biggest things I've learned recently is I was reading something a couple of weeks ago while on holiday, and I've applied this to the business, which has been a real improvement in the last month. It was talking about how unsuccessful people look in the mirror and say, "What am I good at?" Whereas successful people look in the mirror and say, "What am I good at?" But equally, "What am I not good at?" And they will constantly wanted to improve those areas they're not good at. And then to extend that, they also say, when I have an idea, whatever that might be, in my case, it might be a documentary idea or a series idea. Okay, who's this for? Why will it work? But then equally go, okay, why won't it work? And go through all those elements, not in a negative way, just let's see from both sides and let's make a decision, rather than just being like, this is going to be great, this is going to be amazing, everyone will love this, probably based on your own passion for the subject, rather than actually anything, solid. That's been really, really interesting to sit down and do that with various different projects. Come up with an idea. I want to make this. Okay, who's it for? Why will it work? Why won't it work? Is there tons of other films out there on the same subject? Is there proof that other people have made films on this subject and they've not done very well? Is there actually an appetite for people to know about this? All those sort of things. So I've definitely learned a lot about that, and to be just super, super resilient. Super resilient and not let anything get you down, not let anything defeat you, and just to stand up and constantly be strong. And when you've had those days that are really tough, well, take a deep breath and there's a new one tomorrow and you start again. And also, journalists are the opposite of what journalists should be. That's why I've got the plaque over my shoulder, integrity, because that's what the media lacks. The media don't have any. And I think when you do, it doesn't really matter what background you have, what apparent qualifications you have. If you're just interested in pursuing the truth and interested in pursuing information that's important, as long as you have a few little tools here and there to help you decipher what the truth from the lies, and help you circumvent disinformation, and correlate different bits of sources so that you can confirm something is true, learning not to just hear it from one person and go off and repeat it, learn how to research, those sort of tools, they're great. But you're not taught that at journalistic college. You're not. You learn those skills by living out in the real world, because you have to have all those skills to survive in the world. You need to know how to judge people. Otherwise, you're going to marry someone who's unpleasant. You need to learn how to, decipher. I probably shouldn't walk down that road. That looks a bit dangerous. All those sorts of things that you just have to do in your daily life. You basically just transfer those skills into this, and it's not rocket science. If you have a genuine interest in pursuing the truth and pursuing knowledge, that has to come from within.
Thanks for watching this video. And if you want to catch the entire episode, head on over to the Radical Health Rebel podcast, where you can subscribe by scanning the QR code on the screen.